Hi boys and girls, today for Unit 6, Lesson 24, we are going to be rereading Andrew Jackson, and you will be answering text-dependent questions. You will be rewriting sentences with correct capitalization and punctuation. You'll be changing singular nouns to plural nouns and identifying verb tense of written sentences. You will be distinguishing between complete and incomplete sentences, and you will rewrite run-on sentences as single sentences. That sounds like a lot, but it's a lot of review, okay? Getting you ready for that unit assessment at the end of the unit. Okay, these are some discussion questions. Again, you would be working on these with a partner in class, but since you're home, you're going to be working on them with a family member. When you read through Andrew Jackson, you're going to be thinking about these discussion questions. You can have this slide up while you are reading through, so you can refer back to it. Let's look through them. Number 1, why was New Orleans an important city for traders? Number 2, what did Andrew Jackson do when he joined the Army since he was too young to fight? Number 3, what happened to Jackson and his brother during the American Revolution? And number 4, what group of people had sided with the British during the first part of the war, but now joined Jackson's army? So 4 questions to think about while you're reading through. Let's go on to activity page 24.1. This is your practicing grammar. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. Okay, let's look at the first page, part 1. You're going to correct the capitalization and add punctuation for each sentence. You're going to rewrite the sentence, so make sure your editor hat is on. Notice the number in parentheses at the end of each sentence. That's how many changes you are going to make. So make sure people's names are capitalized. Make sure you have a capital letter in the first part of the sentence. Make sure you have your periods, your question marks, exclamation points, okay? Make sure names of states, cities, places are capitalized, okay? Those are all things that you need to think about to be a good writer. Okay, let's look at part 2. You're going to change the singular nouns to plural nouns, okay? So fox, for example, how would you change fox to make it plural, more than one? Okay, foxes. You add an ES, right? Not just an S. You add an ES. Do you know why? Because there is an X. Anytime you have an X at the end of a word, you write the ES. Okay? All right, once you're finished with part 2, moving on to part 3, you're going to circle the correct tense of the verb in each sentence. So number 1, our class will go on a trip tomorrow. Are they talking about something in the present, now? Something that already happened in the past? Or something that's going to happen, the future? What do you think? Our class will go on a trip tomorrow. If you said future, you're correct. So you're going to circle future. Okay, some key words that were used to make me think that happened in the future are will and tomorrow. Those are all future words. Okay, so you're reading through and deciding which correct tense of the verb was used in each sentence. Okay, and last but not least, parts 4 and 5. Part 4, you're going to circle complete if the item is a complete sentence, or incomplete if it is not a sentence. Remember that a complete sentence has both a subject and a predicate. Okay? So who or what the sentence is about is the subject. Predicate, what that subject is doing. Okay, let's look at number 1. Ice cream cone. Is that a complete sentence? No, right? We only have the subject, ice cream cone. That's it. It doesn't say anything else about the ice cream cone. So you're left with, what? Ice cream cone? What happened? Right? So that's incomplete. So you're going to circle incomplete. Okay, let's look at number 5. Combine the ideas of the run-on sentence in each item, or write a single sentence with correct capitalization and punctuation. Okay, let's look at number 1. The cat is fuzzy, the cat is soft, the cat is gentle. Can you make that into one sentence, or do you make it into 2 sentences? What would you do? You have to do capitalization and everything too, but what would you do? You can make it into one sentence if you'd like. We can say, the cat is fuzzy, comma, soft, comma, and gentle. Okay? All right, boys and girls. I believe that this is it for skills today. So a lot of review, right? Like I said, get you ready for your unit test at the end of this unit, which is a few lessons from now. Practice makes perfect. All right, make sure you study your spelling words. Have a great day.